Eagle, and today I'm gonna be streaming some Minecraft. I have about an hour of my time where I don't have shit to do, and then I gotta hop off. So yeah, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm just checking out my stream manager real quick to make sure that everything's working properly and that y'all can hear me. Yeah, alright. Seems like we're chilling. I was able to, since the last Undertale playthrough, get my controller working for Minecraft, and I downloaded some cool mods that'll make the game a little bit easier for me, because I hate the initial needing to, like, get shit working stage. Okay, not my brightness. I'm gonna lower my volume here just a little bit. And I'm gonna start by creating a whole new world, because the last time was just me testing out that the mods worked. My current thought is I'm gonna play in peaceful mode, because I personally hate mobs. I am kind of fearful of them in general still, and working my way around even knowing the game mechanics. So I'm just gonna be doing a bunch of like builds type stuff, maybe learn some redstone eventually, because like, you know, I've been playing this game for a long time, but I haven't actually like challenged myself to learn much about the mechanics. Current thought is I'm gonna I want to build temples for the deities I worship in here, and I really like building, I enjoy building, and I'm good at it, so I think that might be pretty entertaining for other people to watch. And I guess in honor of that theme, I have to think of a name that works well for this world. Either it's gonna be something really stupid or really dramatic, so... Fuck, what's that? Ulysses, I think, is, the thing where Hades and Persephone live. Hold on, I have to look that up now. I mean, I could just, like, call it, like, my Pantheon world or something like that, but I don't know. What is Elysium? That's what the name is. I want to make sure that I'm getting this right. Only for heroes and others granted immortality by the gods. Yeah, you know what? I'll go for Elysium. Elysium. I mean, it might be Elysium and I'm saying that wrong, but Elysium sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna do it entirely in survival mode, which means I'm gonna be farming a lot for materials and stuff like that, but that brings me a lot of peace and joy, so keep commands on, because that helps me. I want to make sure that's fine. Where the hell... I want keep inventory on. I'm pretty sure that's in the settings. Yes. Okay. Respawn immediately. I don't want to require the recipe. Ender pearls, fall damage, fire. Fine. Aha! There we go. Makes it a little easier. I'm gonna be able to regenerate health. Oh, disable raids. I fucking hate raids. They're so annoying. Just in case I end up turning the what's it called? The difficulty up higher later, I'm gonna make sure that I have this shit set up to at least make things a little less annoying for myself. Everything else should be fine. I don't usually touch anything else, so I'm just gonna go ahead and create the world. I have an alarm set for 4 PM to make sure that I get up and do the thing I have to do. I have to go pick up my meds from the pharmacy. So, yeah, until then, we're gonna have some fun. Oh, okay, hold on. Cool, okay. So, I can't remember which mod pack I put on. I, like, just got it, but it's one that, adds a bunch of cool, like, you know, like, leaves to the ground, and, I can, do the thing where breaking the bottom bark of the tree kills the whole thing. Not kills. Breaks the whole thing. Oh. Except you're not working, sir. Hold on. Does it not work with the controller? Is that what I'm finding out? When I'm shifting, it's supposed to be able to break the whole tree. Alright. That might be broken, but that's not too big of a deal. So I'm just gonna start by getting some wood and setting up my initial tools and everything, and we'll see where we go from there. Oh, if you're watching, feel free to let me know how your day's going. I always play games mainly to chat with people and get to know who's popping on. So you know, two is a two is a party, three's a crowd, whatever the fuck it's called. I just really want to connect with people. I'm like such a social butterfly, but I can't always like bodily handle going to a lot of social events around me because I've got chronic pain and shit. So this is a lot of where I want to direct my social energy and be able to get to know people online. I go to a lot of like poetry events around me. That's like my main thing these days, poetry and art spaces. So if anyone's ever interested in talking art or pretty much anything art, like it doesn't even have to be poetry or like painting, which are my main things. But I'm like interdisciplinary, you know? I like a lot of different kinds of art. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Okay, no, that's okay, cool. That's the place one. Boop boop. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure. Okay, B is quick move. Got it. Got it. It's been a while since I played with a controller too. I'm gonna start with an axe. That may be controversial, but that's my thing. I'll leave that there for now. Oop, there we go. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need a bed, so I don't want to kill you. I'm hoping to find a village instead, so that I don't have to commit lamb slaughter. Oh, I gotta make myself giggle. But yeah, a lot of this is just gonna be me collecting some resources and getting my shit together. And gods, I guess I have to decide which kind of temple I want to create first even. Oh, wait. What are the chances of having 3 sheep around me? I think that's my sign. Come here, buddy. 1. Where's the other? I see you. Thanks, Artemis, for this hunt. Okay, that's 2, and then there's the 3rd one. Come here. Come here. There you go. Oh, there's even a 4th guy. I'm not gonna take more than I need, though. Alright. Got some wood going. And I might as well just make a bed while I have the resources. I'll do that later. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, I don't want to make all of this into wood because I like to do trim in like the regular oak log, but I'll make a lot of it into wood so that I can at least get some more tools going for myself. Because ideally I should create a pickaxe so when I run into some ore I'm ready for that, and then should also make a sword for collecting meat and offerings and stuff because I want to make sure that I can give offerings when I'm ready to. That's actually, I think, why I like Minecraft so much. For temples specifically. Because then if I don't have the resources financially or otherwise to give offerings to my deities in the physical world, I can just pull up Minecraft and do it there. For a long time, I've had this one world on my phone where I have a few temples already built up for different gods that I connected with, and I started on my phone specifically. I mean, mostly because I didn't have Minecraft at the time on like a laptop I could really play it with, but also so that I could just like, carry my temple with me. And I thought that was a really cute idea because especially worshiping the Greek pantheon and all that. It's not like I don't live in Greece. I can't actually visit the temples. I don't have the money to visit either. So, there's that. That makes it difficult to be able to feel connected to my deities. But B, it's just again like resource wise, if I wanna if I want to be able to give offerings, it's nice to have that space with me at all times. Thank you. Right, 2. Okay, they're saying 3 of these guys would be good, because then I can make some leather armor. Thanks, Dionysus. But yeah, I'm like a big spiritual nerd. That's like one of my main things. Okay, I can't make a helmet yet. I'm pretty sure I can make books out of this though, which would be useful. But yeah, I'm a big spiritual nerd. Um, I rather enjoy um channeling and just doing what I can to connect with the gods. It makes me very happy. So if I say hi to them, just know that it's because I'm chatting with them. Okay, immediately put this guy on. Thank you. Okay, okay, they're saying one more cow. Oop. Oop. Come back. Another really cool thing, that I've had with playing Minecraft with the gods specifically is, a lot of times they'll tell me to go in a specific direction so that I get to witness something really cool or explore a new area that I maybe wouldn't have run into. Hey guys, speaking of, bunch of wolves for Akate, thank you. Akate's associated with dogs and wolves specifically, so whenever I see them, I always give them a little bow and keep going. Ooh, big ravine. Wonder if there's... Okay, they said there's not iron in this one, so I should go past it and move on to the next ravine that I find. So I'm gonna go around this way, and we'll see what happens. Is that a dodo? Oh, that's just what chickens look like in this. That is so interesting. Give me your egg. Thanks. Oh my god, is it? It's blue? I didn't know eggs could be blue. Hello, thank you. Oh, they said don't kill the chicken. Okay, no kill the chicken. Keep going. Collect the eggs though. Got it. Hey, buddy. You're so cute. All right, keep going. Round the mountain to the right is where we're supposed to go, and I'm gonna collect wood along the way as well. Will you work? Will you work, sir? Oh, oh, oh shit. Okay, it did work this time. Okay, the mod started working again. Hell yeah. Thank you, gods. Okay, gonna collect another one real quick. I was gonna say, I thought it wasn't working because I didn't go into the settings and mess with the shortcuts once I added the controller successfully the first time, but I guess it just works. Oh. Oh, it only works with an axe. That must be it. Holy shit. Okay, okay, okay. Now I know exactly what I need to do. Okay, boop. And then I need some of you, and it's getting dark. I don't have coal, but that is not too big of a deal. Because there are no evil mobs out. Oh, it's raining. And it's lightning. How lovely. Alright, I mean, if I was actually surviving out here, I think I'd be a little upset. But, you know what? I actually happen to like the rain. It sounds nice. It's very pretty. Is Zeus trying to get my attention? Is that what's happening? Okay, Zeus, what do you want? What you need? Okay, fair enough. He told me to remember who I am and how powerful I am. So, I'm gonna do my best to do that. You don't scare me. Alright. I'm gonna collect all these berries, because they will be very stabby if I don't. And I'm gonna keep collecting some flowers, because I'm definitely gonna use them to add more depth to the temples when I'm ready. I really like using the little pots in Minecraft to accessorize and add different textures. This makes me very, very happy. Ooh. I wonder what was over there. Oh, that's another thing that I love about this. So, I don't know how to zoom in, but over there's like a shiny plant, and some of the plants in this just glow with the shaders I'm using. I think I'm using BSL shaders. That was definitely what it was. So, yeah, BSL shaders makes some of the plants grow, and it makes me very happy. Brings me a lot of joy, and that's why I play Minecraft. It's for the joy. Hey, buddy. You not the pig. See, these guys glow. I don't know what they are, but I guess I'm gonna find out. It's firefly bush. Ooh. I really like that. Maybe it wasn't the BSL shaders. Maybe it was like plants I added or something. I honestly don't fucking remember. That's not a big deal. Alright. That. I'm gonna... Wait. Okay, I want that sugarcane first, but then I want to head towards... Ooh! Never mind, don't need to head towards a mountain. We got all this here. What a cute little path! Maybe I'll put a temple on top of that mountain. Already got this here. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. I want to collect that sugarcane. See if I end up migrating at all. Ooh, actually, here's what I can do. I don't really like having to move stuff around much. I kind of try to keep the land as it is, because that's, you know, that's like my take spiritually with the land anyway. So it makes sense that I'd bring that into Minecraft and just try not to edit things too much. It's beautiful as it is, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna head this way, and I'm gonna go towards that mountain because I'm gonna need some stone. Then I can get some torches cooking finally. So, well, no better place to set up shop than right now. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a shovel real quick, and then all this dirt will be a little easier to get through. And then I can make some stone tools, get a furnace going, have a little hobbit hidey hole while I get my shit together, and I think this will be pretty damn nice for me. Maybe not hobbit hole. I don't want it to be too caved in because it's going to be annoying to have to go in and out of the door all the time building. So I'm just going to hollow out this little section, and then I can have like a fuck ton of furnaces going and do what I gotta do to keep the resources flowing while I build. Ugh. I love the gods so much. They make me so happy. Okay, so let me see, I've got 5. I can make stone tools, but I'm gonna need furnaces as well, so what I'll do is I'll keep hollowing this little space out. Can always fill it later if I need to, or move to a different area. Resources are unlimited here, so it's not like I gotta worry about that. Alright. And I have 8 already. It's the minimum I need for furnace. And all I need is 1 right now. So I move this back just a little bit, put in that little corner, and then I'll make a furnace. And then I can put my chest down and get some stone tools together. Alright, I got you. And then I'm gonna do... Stone pickaxe is probably the most important thing for me. Everything else I don't really mind leaving wood until it breaks. Oop. There we go. It's pressing the wrong button there. Alright, gonna pull this into my inventory as well. And I'm gonna set chests up along this wall. So I can have a bunch of furnaces over here that are stacked up as high as I need, and then the chests will be over here. And I'm gonna put all of my natural materials in here for now. I want to replant some of those trees, but I'll give it time. Then I can go ahead and do those. I usually keep the meat together in one corner, and the edibles in one section, and then the stuff that I can't eat in one section. That's kind of in the middle, because I can plant it. Same with you, but you are all edible stuff, so you're going to stay in that corner. The eggs, I'll need to process. I'll keep it with the meat for now, but not with, like, the raw meat. More like, you know, next to the weather works. Yeah, alright. I could probably get a bed going, too. I forgot that I can kind of just... I can sleep through this if I want. But, honestly, I'm not too concerned about that. I think what I really want to do is start with some wood, and I have too many of these because the mod I have plants a tree automatically whenever you break one. So I'm gonna do like 5 coal to start out, and as soon as I have one, I can put it in there, and I don't have any issues. There we go. Okay, so we got some natural charcoal. And then what I'm going to do is fill this up even more. I think I can usually get about 15 out of one of the natural charcoals, so I'm going to put 15 in there. And in the meantime, I'll make 4 torches out of here so I can at least light up this area. Yeah. Okay. So I think... Yeah. Okay, cool. So I could do one here. I'm gonna do one here so that I always know where the space is. And look at that, the sun's rising already. Look at that. Okay. So, alright. What I'm gonna do now is I'll make a second chest while I'm here. This way it's a little bigger. And it'll be all my food stuff. And then I'm basically gonna go get as many fucking trees as I possibly can, and hopefully find a cave. That's my intention, is to find a cave while I'm out, so that I can continue to do my thing. And I'm just gonna put the rest of this in here while I'm out. I might as well add one more to you in case you can't get through that, and then I'll have a fuck ton of torches to pull from when I get back here as well, so... Yeah, that seems good to me. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, at least set my spawn point over here. This way, if I do end up dying, I won't have to find my way back here. So that would be a little annoying. And I'm gonna die in my bed too, because, of course. Why wouldn't I? Ooh, I want an orange bed. So I think... Oh, okay, I think I actually have to make the dyes separately, and then I combine them. If I remember correctly. We're gonna find out. Alright, 1, 2... I think that's how it works. We'll find out. Oh, there's also a bunch of mod shit that I haven't explored at all that I would like to explore. So, we're gonna find out about that shit. Okay, so now I have 4 of those. Oh, was I supposed to dye the wool? No, I wasn't. Okay. That makes me happy. Alright, I I want to try to make this space as compact and like efficient as possible. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm able to stack more chests over you. I want to be able to stack more chests over you. That corner is gonna be kind of unusable unless it's a crafting table. So yeah, that's a thing I actually should mention. I don't like to put furnaces in corners ever. It just does not make my brain happy. So crafting table goes there, so all of this can be furnace, and this can be chest, and that makes sense to me visually. Then I can also put a bed here, and then I can just continue to stack up the furnaces in that direction, if I so wish. I'm gonna put you there too. Yeah, that looks nice for now. Okay. Now, let me start doing trees. I have a lot of wood to get. Oh, depending on who I make the first temple for, have to get different kinds of wood too. I think it's gonna be Zeus, which kind of makes sense, because he is the head of the Greek pantheon. Can I really do this entire? I could do this entire thing. Hold on. But yeah, I think that's why I saw the lightning. I think that he wants me to start with his temple, and I'll probably then go on to do all of like the major pantheon fellas. I'm gonna have to look that up because most of the gods I worship actually aren't a part of the like standard pantheon. A lot of them are titans or like primordial entities because I really needed a lot of that instinctual primordial energy in my life. That was something that was very important to me when I started this journey of working with the gods. So, of course, I'd really like to build temples to them all too, but I think I'll need more of like the rare materials for those. So it makes sense to start with the standard pantheon in the meantime. All right, so that was a fuck ton of wood. It took way less time than I thought it would. All right, I guess I will go ahead and make that all into wood, and then that becomes my trim. And I think I can just get started with the temple. I'm gonna need a specific kind of floor, and I'm thinking that the best thing for that would be some kind of like chiseled or like cut stone that I like the look of. So I'll have to really think about that and see what I end up enjoying. But for now I can at least start on the outside structure and see how that begins to look. So, alright, yeah, here. Respawn point is set. Oh, there's more wood I didn't collect. Okay, I don't want to miss out on that. Love that there's like fish in the lake too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there is a god associated with salmon specifically. I'm considering it might be Artemis, as like the goddess of the hunt, but I feel like maybe Apollo too. I mean, they're siblings, so it would make sense if they shared characteristics like that, but I'll have to look that up later. I'm not entirely sure. Hey buddy. Thanks. Alright. Just gotta climb this fucking mountain then. Well, that's another thing I have to think about. If I want the temples to be spaced out across the world, or if I want them to all be in like this specific forest. I mean, I really like the trees here. I think they're fantastic, and the fact that there's these little like mossy ruin type things around here too is very much giving like ancient temple energy, and I love that. But you know, I guess I'll have to see how it goes. Another thing I want to do is actually cut down these trees. So I actually have to make another axe. I'll make another crafting table up here. And nope, never mind. He's telling me not to. Zeus is someone I've been working on practicing discipline and taking accountability with. He's associated with Jupiter, the planet, as an entity. So that is also like a planet of discipline and structure and knowing when to quit, knowing when to use your resources versus not. And part of discipline is for me making sure that I actually follow the structure that I set up for myself because like I already thought out how I want my life to go, but a lot of times I slack and I get lazy and I don't actually follow the map even though it's literally the best thing I've ever created. It's just like it's silly. I honestly don't know why I have so much trouble with that, but I think a lot of it is just like a discipline thing and maybe even a confidence thing in my abilities. So, um, you know, working on that should ideally really help me with that. And that is why instead of making another crafting table, I came back to the spot that I set up as my crafting station. Because why would I make another one if I already have what I need? Just effective use of resources at that point. And like, I know it's silly because like Minecraft, the resources are infinite and everything, but when it comes to the magic I do, I find that I lay a lot of the foundation work for like my manifestations and my spell work while I'm just like relaxing and having fun. So I try to be a little cautious about what I do and how I say things and how I go about things because I know it will eventually affect how I view my life. My perspective starts when I'm relaxed. But yeah, oh, I forgot to shift click. Alright, I gotta clear out these trees. For anyone that just came in, hello! We are playing Minecraft, and I am setting up temples for the deities I worship. The first one's gonna be for Zeus. I ended up right next to this wonderful forest that has this amazing dark-ass wood that I really love the look of, and I'm gonna try to make this mountain into a place of worship for him because I'm a witch, and that's something I love to do. Oh, yay, the rain's clearing up. Hell yeah. That's wonderful. Hello. Yeah, I saw you come in. I saw the the viewers increase, so I was like, I should say hi. But yeah, it's really silly. Zeus got my attention by creating a little lightning storm, and I was like, okay, he's the first one for temples. That makes a lot of sense. Um, but yeah, I God, there's so much of this wood here. It's gonna be perfect. And like, I think this might be the highest mountain in the area too, which makes a lot of sense with Zeus's lore. So, yeah, just clearing out some space for all that. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't know you could get sticks from that wood. That's really awesome. That's another thing. The first temples I made for my gods in Minecraft, um, I did them in creative mode. I didn't actually like spend time harvesting the resources or um I guess thinking with as much intention about where I wanted to put everything and stuff like that. I was just needing a quick and easy way to connect because I was experiencing a lot of chronic pain and shit like that. But now it's like, okay, I'm in a better place. Of course, I'm not perfect or anything, but I'm in a better place. I can take my time and really enjoy the process even more than I did the last time, and hopefully build for even more of the gods, and that'll bring me so much joy. It already is. I love spending time with the gods. I should start just calling this stream Minecraft with the gods at this point. Because that's basically what this is. Out here channeling and shit. It's lots of fun. Alright. Just want to get this all nice and fucking flat for myself and for Zeus. I don't know how big the temple's gonna be, but I do want to make it like pretty large since he's like the king of the gods, or at least the current one. If you know anything about mythology and lore and shit, you know that Zeus hasn't always been like the leader. That there are entities that are a lot older than him and go back way further in time. So I think that's really cool too, is to like be able to acknowledge the history behind what I'm doing. Oh, is there a bot in chat? Thank you, Blank Deity. There's a rhythm to that. Should probably build another shovel. Well, feel like it. Okay. That's pretty flat. Let me figure out which direction my stuff was in. I think it was this way, but I'm looking for the torchlight. I think it was this way actually. Alright, we're gonna find out. Let me see. Ow. No, I was wrong. Okay, time to go around the mountain. Wow, that one's chunky. Ooh. Some kind of ravine going through the mountain. That's really cool. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. Lots more berries. That makes me happy. Oh. I wonder if any foxes will come by. I love foxes so much. The ones in Minecraft are really cute too. I mean, they're cute as fuck in real life too, but I've heard they're stinky boys. Okay. Now, it's gotta be this way. Oh, there's the chickens. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going the right way. Yeah, okay. I remember that cave. So... over here, question mark? Yes! There we go. Okay, cool. Get the rest of you. Gonna take you back. Then, okay. I need another shovel. But I'm out of cobblestone. Okay. I guess mining it is. I might as well go check out that cave that I just saw. Was this way, I believe. Yeah, okay. Got some torches. Let's see what the fuck we have here. Oh, I didn't make a shovel here. I'll at least make a wooden shovel in the meantime. So that I have something to dig with, even if it's not made of stone. Oop. Happens. Okay. I'm gonna keep the coarse dirt in my block too, because that helps me when I'm mining a lot. Alright. Let's see what the hell we find down here. Okay. Maybe I'll find a use for copper this time too. That would be kind of nice. I'm pretty sure since I last played, I added like copper blocks and shit too, so that would be lovely to be able to actually do something with all the copper. I don't know how useful items you can make are, besides like decorative uses, but I'm creative, I'll find a way. Okay. Let's do a little bit of that. We have a little spiral staircase to lead us out of here. And I usually put a block on each of the turns so that I can see them even if they're the same material as everything else in the environment. So next turn block is this one. And I'm probably just gonna keep tunneling down in general because this stops here, but that doesn't mean I can't keep going. Probably find some diamond, honestly. It's not like I need it, but like, I just have a good feeling about that. Okay. Let's get some fucking stone. Okay. It's another turn block, so there we go. And once I get into the actual stone that I want to be mining, go like 2 more down, and then I'll make a little cubby hole that I can leave a crafting table and some chests and stuff in. And I like to make a bunch of little cubby holes like this as I mine, because then they're like little way stations for myself to remember distinctly where I came from. Okay, so we do a little chest, not chest, a crafting table first, then a chest. Okay. I think I hear lava or something. It's like a bubbling sound. Guess we're gonna find out what the fuck that is. Alright, so I've got pickaxe and all that, but I'm gonna make 1 more pickaxe for the journey. Because usually I go through about 2 every time I take a mining trip. I guess a lot of learning how to do Minecraft is about learning about what your habits are and stuff. Not necessarily even like how to play the game. That's mostly what I excel at, is just knowing my habits. That certainly keeps me going. Added copper armor tools and stuff. Oh, hell yeah. That's helpful. I would love to have some copper tools. I mean, I don't know how good they are, but I can at least attempt to enjoy the copper tools. I would assume they don't hold up very well. Alright, same thing is up there. I'm gonna put all of my, like, biodegradable tools, supplies, I mean, in one corner, and then I usually just keep the wood and stone stuff on me. I leave my ores that don't need to be furnace up here. Dye will go with the flowers, and then that makes it easier for me as well, because then I could just focus on one corner when I'm bringing the supplies up later to like my regular camp. Alright, got all that wood. I mean, I don't need this much on me, so I'm gonna take the smallest stack of the wood and I'll leave the other stuff up here. Include that. The planks I probably should have put with my camp, but they're gonna be here for now and I can bring them back later. Alright, I like to keep that there. I always keep the torches above where I keep the torches in my inventory so I stay organized, and then I have a free hand here if I pick up anything that I want to keep in my hand. Alright. I mean, that's a good way station for now. I can always expand it later. I'm gonna go 1 more over so that I can include a furnace. And then I'll break through this diorite, ideally. But diorite also makes a pretty good material for floors and stuff like that, because it can be polished and cut into different shapes, and I know that will bring me some good joy if I were to pursue the diorite. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, it's a really abundant material, so if I pick it up, I pick it up. If I don't, I don't. That's fine. Find out. I'm just gonna start with my 2x2 here, because that is what I do when I mine. If this is the newest version, they have already added copper stuff, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is the newest version of Minecraft. I just haven't explored that in my my crafting table yet. Oh, I was right about the lava. Hello? It's right there. Jesus. Okay. It's a good thing that I'm being cautious. Maybe I really will find diamond here. That would be pretty damn neat. Alright, I mean, for now I'll stick to the diorite. I'm gonna go all the way around this because I want to explore since I'm here, and then I'll keep going deeper and I'll go off to, like, down to the right or something so I don't intersect with the lava like a silly little goof. I mean, I have keep inventory on, but, like, you know, I don't want to have to use that. Rather be cautious than be a little goofy with it. Alright. And usually if there's nothing that I find like iron-wise or gold-wise in a 2x2 section around the lava, then that means there aren't really any ores for me to discover in the area. I mean, it could have updated by now, but I'm pretty sure there's something to that where, like, ore will generate within a specific distance from a source of lava, a lava source block specifically. So usually that's why I go around these pools, because there's a much higher chance of ore being around here since there's so many source blocks of lava. If it's running lava, then, you know, there's only one source block or two source blocks usually, and that decreases your chances of finding something cool. Man, I'm such a fucking nerd. I forgot how much math I use strategy-wise for this game. I love being a dork, though. Alright. Almost all the way around. I don't really see anything, but at the very least I got a fuck ton of cobblestone out of this, and I know that'll come in handy for building as well, because you could do so fucking much with cobblestone. I usually like to make my stairs out of it, I like making railings out of it. You can smelt it and use the different levels of like smelted once and smelted twice cobblestone to get like the smooth stone or the smoother stone. There's so much shit you can do with it. I know a lot of people, like, when they do Minecraft, they'll focus on getting, like, you know, the fanciest tools from like the nether, or like from like specific mobs and stuff, but I don't know. I really like just like base game, not dealing with the mobs, and being able to kind of just be creative with the different kinds of blocks and stuff. Makes me happy. And I learned so much more about like how I am creatively too, because like I really like building shit in the game, and I'm always coming up with new ways to mess around with the like block palettes I use, and just in general, messing around, seeing what happens. Alright, I'm gonna actually refill that because that's my staircase. I don't want to fuck with it. I will take this diorite though, and then I'll go around. One last thing I will do is I'm gonna break some of these just in case there's something hidden above the source blocks. Well, alright. Oh, okay, I do have one more pickaxe. Let me see. Never mind. I'm not gonna use that. I want to save it for fuel in case I need it. And actually, as a matter of fact, go ahead and put you in here. And I might as well do the copper while I'm here. I mean, I'm hoping for iron or something better, but copper makes sense for me currently. And then I can make 2 more pickaxes. Or I might do, honestly, I might do 3 or 4 of them. I don't know how long I'm gonna be down here, and when I log off, I'll probably stay down here. So that next time I can pick up where I left off. Alright, got 1, 2, oh. Well, alright, I have 4 of them now. Happy accidents. Alright, I'm gonna swap out you for this guy. Go ahead and do that. I don't really need an axe down here as much as other supplies, but, you know, I'll keep it just in case. I'm gonna put 2 of the pickaxes above my other pickaxes. And the diorite can be over there, and yeah, that should be everything I need to keep going. Alright. Cozy mode is great. Yeah, no, absolutely. I fucking love cozy mode. And, like, you also get, like, so much less noise pollution in cozy mode. Like, I don't know if that's something people usually think about in terms of Minecraft, but personally, like, it makes a big difference to not have to hear extra noise all the time. It makes it so much more cozy and so much more enjoyable for me. And I like the sounds of, like, the nature in Minecraft. Like, you know, the lava and, like, the peaceful mobs are nice. Sometimes the villagers are nice. I understand constantly hearing the zombie groan noises drive me mad after a while. Same. It so does. And same with, like, creeper skeletons with their arrows and, like, projectiles, too. Like, it makes so much noise. Especially when you're mining. Like, I don't think I fully enjoy cave exploration if I have all the noise of that going on. Alright, I'm just gonna pick up where I left off here and keep going straight. I got a good feeling about this. I might take like a right or a left turn at some point, but I'm gonna get deeper in the ground before I do that. I'm really loving all this diorite too. I know it's gonna turn into such cool things. I'm pretty sure you can still make like pillars out of diorite too. And I really like the pillar texture. It's nice to work with, especially when you're doing like complex floors with different like white kinds of stones. Because you can do like so like there's this one I think it's a diorite shape that you can make that has basically what looks like pillar stripes on the outside, but then almost like this swirly tree ring kind of design on the top and bottom of the block, almost like it's a tree stump. So I love using that because it's like a stone tree stump that I can put in the floors, and it's almost pure white. It's like white and gray, and it works really well with like marble and with stone even because it's grayed out and it matches pretty well. So I really love that. Alright. It looks like we're curving left here. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. And let me see. I don't think there'll be lava here, so we're gonna make sure we have the wide ceilings to go off of. Okay, and I'll put another torch on that wall. Good, okay. And then I'll do one more forward and I'll go down. The look of the block you're talking about, but I also can't remember what it's made from. I'm pretty sure it is diorite, but you have to smelt it first. I don't think you can put raw diorite in and get that look from it. Or maybe you can with like the stone cutter like action block they have now. I'll have to look into it when I get back up to the surface. But it's very pretty. Then even with like cobblestone, you know, like there's like the double smelted and all that, but then there's also like you can make bricks out of them. And brick is always a really cool texture to mess around with floors as well. You can get so many different patterns going because of how many blocks there are in this game. And I just get lost in that. I get lost in the fucking sauce of that when I'm building it. And I can just literally spend days and hours on like a temple because of that. And it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a house is grand enough to do those kinds of patterns for. It has to be like a temple or a castle or something something like that to really get my inspiration going. So I love that I can like double that as, like something for the gods. Prob stonecutter too. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a stonecutter. I mean, listen, if you got time on your hands, you could look it up for me. I think I hear lava again. Or maybe that was just a passing cave noise, but I definitely heard something. We're gonna find the fuck out. Alright. Oh, and then there's also this. Andesite. Andesite is another one you could do a lot with. Last thing I looked before, copper golem foam was also added. I forgot about the copper golem. That's actually on my bucket list. I want to make one of them, see how they look. But yeah, diorite too. That's another one of like the junk blocks, as a lot of people call them. And I really like the look of diorite. I will actively seek it out because of how many things you can make out of it. You can literally see in the top right corner, you can make like same shit as like other stone, but like it's different textures, so you can make like a stone wall out of like, I don't know, like 16 different kinds of stone if you really wanted to. I usually only choose like 3 or 4 to rotate between because that's what the eye likes the best psychologically. But it's really cool. God, Minecraft as an art form is so neat to me. I've like honestly always been inspired by Minecraft art since I was a little kid. I would like watch people make like giant forms of like pixel art, and then it was like animation and music came from it. It's just truly been such a unique like upbringing to have Minecraft around for, and like all the different artists. It always made me want to stream Minecraft when I got older, because I know that I really have like the artistic talent to explore that kind of shit, and it just brings me so much fucking joy. Alright, how much andesite do I have? Only 33. Okay. I believe I'm gonna leave this as a little like corner offshoot kind of situation so that I can come back and continue to mine andesite if I want that specifically. But for now, I'm gonna keep going straight forward. And let's see if we run into that cave that I heard. I think if I go straight this way, I will inevitably run into it eventually. Ooh, we got some iron. Awesome. Alright. Let's get some of that shit going. And gravel. Okay. I think the cave actually might just be behind this. Usually if you find gravel like this in the middle of the nothing down here, it's because it's the entryway or exit to a cave that's been blocked. So let me see what I got. Either that or lava's gonna stream down and kill me, so I'll take my chances. No lava, that's a good sign. Oh, okay. That's my timer. I gotta get off, and go pick up my meds. But, thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this stream. As always, the VOD will be up on Twitch for the next week, and I'm gonna also have the whole live stream posted to my YouTube afterwards, so y'all can go watch as much as they want. But yeah, thank you so much. I will see you next time, and sending so much love your